Hello viewers, welcome to One Cosmos, where we create videos discussing amazing travel facts and unbelievable destination locations. Join us on the ride around the world by subscribing to our channel. Please click the bell icon to get updates from us. St. Petersburg is a very diverse city, and a typical tourist guidebook will provide comprehensive lists of museums and palaces that must be visited on a trip to the cultural capital of Russia. While they are all worth exploring, there's also the option to go off the beaten track to discover a different, more authentic side of town. With that in mind, this video shows a list of things to do in St. Petersburg to help you make the most of your time in the beautiful city. Number 1. Take a cruise down the canals. A river cruise is an ideal way to spend a beautiful summer's day and one of the best ways to discover the city's landmarks and architecture. St. Petersburg has rightfully earned its name of Venice of the North. In fact, it was originally intended that boats would be the only way to move between the islands. The city's bridges were built much later. Cruises don't run during the wintertime, as the river is completely covered in ice, so it's definitely worth a visit during the warmer months of the year. Number 2. Watch the drawbridges at night. When St. Petersburg was first built, it was designed to be a port city and naval base, which it was for many years. The Neva River remains the city's main artery, with a multitude of ships sailing down it every day. To allow larger ships to dock, all the bridges over the river are lit up and drawn at night, making for a beautiful view. Number 4. Eat pishkas, sugar-coated Russian donuts. This sugary snack remains an all-time favorite in St. Petersburg. Establishments serving cheap pastries and coffee started appearing after the revolution in 1917. As these old-school eateries continue to be replaced by fashionable coffee joints, some do still exist and have attracted quite an audience. One shop in particular, Pishishnaya, has a good reputation and is worth a visit if you are strolling through the center of town. Number 5. Climb to the top of St. Isaac's Cathedral colonnade. When constructed in the 19th century, St. Isaac's Cathedral was one of the tallest buildings in St. Petersburg. Even today, it remains one of the largest Orthodox basilicas in the world. Make use of its majestic height and climb straight to the top of the colonnade. Tackling the 262-step climb is well worth it for the panoramic views of the city. In the summer, May 1st through October 31st, the colonnade is open until 10:30 p.m., so avoid the morning crowds and take in the evening view instead. Number 6. Visit a local banya, bathing house. Long before showers became commonplace in every household, banya, a type of public bathing house, were frequented by families on a weekly basis. Now it's more of a pastime rather than a necessity, but St. Petersburg still aims to preserve the long-standing tradition. For an authentic experience, try a birch tree or eucalyptus leaves massage in a steam room. This treatment is great for improving blood circulation and for cleansing the body. Number 7. Take a shot of vodka at a rumeshnaya. The word rumeshnaya has no direct translation in the English language. Perhaps the closest concept would be a bar, but it refers to a specific type of establishment with very Soviet characteristics. Drinks come in either shots, for strong liquors, or bottles, for beer. There are some snacks available, but usually nothing fancy. Just focus on blending in with the local crowd and enjoy a drink together. Number 8. Explore the city by subway. Taking the subway is one of the most convenient ways to get around. The trains are regular, go everywhere, and are easy to navigate. However, the subway stations alone are worth a visit, just to admire their designs. No two stations are alike and are decorated in different colored tiles, with large installations inside and sometimes even statues. Number 9. Spend the night on Dumskaya. You'd never think so during the day, but Dumskaya is a notorious street during nighttime. Renowned for its wild parties and cheap drinks, the street is filled with a vast array of bars. Try and catch them all if you dare. A must-try while you are bar hopping is the Boyarsky shot, a spicy mixture of vodka, grenadine, and Tabasco. Number 10. Have your portrait drawn by a local street artist. Walking down Nevsky Avenue, you will see many street artists, some at work drawing famous landmarks and views of the river, and others waiting for a passerby to sit down for a portrait. They are scattered around the city, but many tend to congregate around the Ekaterininsky Garden, right on Nevsky Avenue. For a reasonable price, you can support the local artists and have a souvenir to take home. Number 11. Take a tour of St. Petersburg's rooftops. The city center has no skyscrapers or high-rise modern buildings. The local community and the government have made a joint effort to preserve the old buildings and carefully renovate them. So many of the residential buildings still have access to their roofs, and, since they are built so close to each other, you can literally walk along the rooftops. Number 12. Explore the Grand Peterhof Palace and Grand Cascade. Firstly, you'll need to take one of the city's bumpy, hydrofoil boats across the pond that's as fun as it sounds. It's a great way to get across and totally kitsch, too. Built within the 18th century and similar in design to Versailles in France, the palace is also part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the best things to do in St. Petersburg.